Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, we're finally going to start entering a boring weather pattern where we're not going to have a whole lot going on. In fact, right now we have high pressure off to our west. This looks like a lot of clouds, but the clouds are actually evaporating by the time they make it to our region because high pressure really is just dominating our weather pattern. We'll continue so for the next couple of days. Now, our 24-hour temperature difference maps, some areas are a little bit cooler, some areas a little bit warmer. So we're going to be looking at temperatures still pretty chilly for tonight, but a little bit warmer for all locations. We're looking at 20s and 30s east of the Cascades right now, 38 degrees for Montague, and 40s for most of southwestern Oregon. Temperatures aren't going to drop a whole lot tonight, except east of the Cascades. We'll stay pretty much into the 20s. We'll be right around freezing, give or take a degree or two over towards Wairika and Mount Shasta City. But here in the Rogue Valley, we're going to have plenty of cloud cover because we have still a lot of low-level moisture, which will help to provide some of those clouds into the area. Kids heading off to school towards tomorrow morning, and it's not going to be too bad. We'll have temperatures primarily into the 40s west of the Cascades along the Oregon coast and in the Western Valley, so not too terribly chilly, but a little bit on the cool side. But east of the Cascades, yeah, it's still going to be pretty cold. Looking at 20s, though, with a decent amount of sunshine. High temperatures, though, making it to the 50s east of the Cascades, and most of us up and down I-5 and west of the Cascades making it into the 60s, 58, though, in Brookings, 67 degrees for Medford. So for the remainder part of the night tonight, we're not going to have a whole lot in terms of clouds, except for the Rogue Valley like I was talking about. But once we get towards tomorrow afternoon, we're going to start seeing a lot of sunshine. Now, by the time Monday night comes along, we're going to have a weak front up to our north that's going to provide a bit more onshore flow for the Oregon coast. Now, this particular model wants to indicate a lot more clouds. We're not going to get those clouds coming in all the way towards the Rogue Valley. They'll just pretty much be along the Oregon coast. And then after that, they'll burn off into the afternoon. Temperatures still, though, will be rising throughout the day. And zooming all the way out more, you can see there's not a whole lot of activity going on, just some high clouds, and that's really all we're going to be looking at for at least another couple more days. Now, with that being said, UV index is going to be pretty high. So if you're an outdoor worker or you tend to be outdoors for long periods of time, remember that you can burn in about 30 minutes time if you have fair skin. Pollen forecast, that's also going to be going through the roof, a little bit higher for tomorrow, but very high once we go for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So the itchy eyes thing may come back if you've had a little bit of a break. Warmer conditions off to our southwest. Park itself right over the west coast for the next couple of days. We'll peak about Wednesday or Thursday. Temperatures getting well into the 70s, but then we're going to have to deal with cold air up towards Alaska. That finally starts to move in back into our region. That's going to cool us off. It's going to have some travel impacts for the weekend for pretty much Friday into Saturday, but they should be pretty low impacts because it's so late in the season and the system will actually probably weaken by the time it moves in. Once we get towards latter part of next weekend, towards Sunday, we may end up squeezing out another dry day. So here's your forecast for the Oregon coast. Again, we'll have a little bit more cloud cover once we get towards Tuesday, but then Wednesday looking pretty nice overall. Then the clouds increase Thursday again. Rain begins on Friday and into Saturday, temperatures dropping back into the 50s. Northern California will have 60s and 70s for the next several days. There's pretty much 60s for tomorrow, but then 75, lots of sunshine on Thursday, and then a slight chance of rain for Friday and temperatures much cooler into the 50s. Same kind of scenario for the Klamath Basin, except temperatures going from the 50s, 60s, and 70s for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Thursday peaking at low 70s, and then we got rain again for Friday and into Saturday. Cascades, 50s and 60s for the first part of the week, and then temperatures dropping back into the 40s. Could be looking at some rain and snow for the latter part of the week. Here in the Rogue Valley, temperatures peaking about 76 degrees on Wednesday, so very nice temperatures overall, and then temperatures cool back into the upper 50s with some rain Friday and Saturday.
Thanks, Oliver.